Okay, so this evening we're going to focus on methods that are used with dictionaries. We have looked at dictionaries before and we have made some of these methods. So today we're going to see how to use the rest of them. Okay. Python gives you access to 11 built-in methods you can use with the dictionaries, and we are going to see what some of those are. So we're going to use the print function. Then inside the print function we have the dir function, the directory function. Then we give it the argument dict. So when we do this, it spits out a list of all these items, and the items we are interested in are these ones. So these are the methods you can use with your dictionaries. Okay, so there's clear, there's copy from keys, get items, keys, clear, copy from keys, get item, keys, pop item, set default, update, and values. So these are the 11 methods you can use with dictionaries. You're going to see an explanation of how each of these methods is supposed to be used, and we're going to go through examples to show what happens, what the effect is when you use these methods. Okay, so the first explanation we want to get is for clear. So what does clear do? So here, help, so use the help function. Then inside help, dict. This dict is the keyword for dictionary. It's a key for the dictionary. So when you say dict, then Python knows you're talking about a dictionary. So dict clear, then this is how you use it. So this D is for the dictionary. Then after that, clear. Then what does it do? It removes all items from a dictionary. So basically, if you want to remove stuff from a dictionary, then you use the clear function like this. So the name of the dictionary, then clear like that. So then it's going to remove everything, all the items which are in that dictionary. Then also there is copy. How does this? What does this do? So this one makes a copy of a dictionary D. So if you want to create a copy of a dictionary, then you use the copy method. And how do you use it? You use it like this. So D represents the name of the dictionary, then copy. So you make a copy of that particular dictionary. Okay, are we clear so far?
Yes.
The next, there's another method from keys. So what does this do? So basically, this method from keys, so this one create a new dictionary with keys from iterables and values set to. So basically, you create a new dictionary from dictionary keys you've obtained from another dictionary, and we're going to see how to do that. Okay, and the next one is get. What does this do? So basically, this one, when you use the get method, get returns a value for a dictionary if a key is in the dictionary. Okay, so with this get method, you give the get method the key for a dictionary, then it's going to give you the value associated with that key. We're going to see how it does that. Okay, remember, dictionaries have got keys and values. Okay, dictionaries have got keys and values which are paired. So if you give the get method a key, then the get method is going to give you the value associated with that key. Then there is items, the method items. So this method items, it gives you a list of keys and values, kind of like in form of a tuple. Then there is the keys method. The keys method gives you a list of keys, only the keys in that dictionary. Then the pop method. So this one, you use this one to remove an item from a value by giving it a key. So in the pop method, you give it a key, then it's going to remove the value and the key associated with that particular thing in the dictionary. Then there's pop item. Pop item also removes a key and the value pair. So you give for the pop item, you give what is supposed to be removed as a tuple as a key and a value like this. You give them as a key and a value. For pop, you just give a key, then it takes care of the rest. Then there's set default. Set default is used to, sometimes you want to add a new key and a value to a dictionary, so you could actually use this. Insert a key with a value if this key and value are not in a dictionary. Okay, so if the key and the value are not in a dictionary, then you want to add them, then you can use set default. Okay, if they are already in a value, then it will just give you what the key and the value is. Okay, next is update. The update method is used to add keys and values to a dictionary also, in a way. Then there's values method. The values method gives you a list of values, dictionary values. Okay, so let's see how we can use these. So here, I create an empty dictionary called contacts. As you can see, this is the name of the dictionary and with a chaos, and this doesn't have anything in it. So basically, this is a dictionary. Then I print it out. I print out contacts like that. Now, as you can see, it is empty. So I want to add things to this contact dictionary. So I want to update it. Okay, I want to add items bit by bit. So the first thing I want to do is I want to add a key called face name, and the value associated with that key is going to be gift. Okay, so I'm going to use this update method. So I'm going to say contacts, then dot update. Then inside here, as you can see, this is a tiny dictionary, a dictionary which contains only one key and a value. Is this clear? Can you see that this is a dictionary I've highlighted here?
Yes.
Yes. So when I run this, okay, then I print contact. Now this is what I have. So contact now has face name as a key, then the value associated with face name is gift. I can also update the contact with another dictionary which is with last name, and the value associated with last name is Stone. Then I print contacts. Now I have first name, gift, a value associated gift, then last name is Stone, like this. I can also add my phone number, a key code phone, and my number associated with that using this. All this, I think we could have done it in one go also. It should be able to work like that. So here, that. Then we have been adding a key and a value bit by bit, but we can actually add more information. Okay, for example, the key email, my email address, then the key age, then the value my age, then job, what do I do for a living, there. Then I print contact. Now contact, the dictionary contact has got much more information. So there is first name here, gift, last name, the key last name, the value associated with that is store name, then phone, that's my phone number, then email, that's my email address, then the key age, that's my age, then job, that's what I think my job is. Okay, are we clear about what update does?
Yes.
Good. Then we move on to keys. The keys method is going to give you a list of keys. Okay, so if I say contact.keys, what do I get? This is what I get. I get the dictionary keys. I get a list of dictionary keys. A list. This is a list. As you can see, first name, last name, phone, email, age, job. These are the keys here. So if you just want the keys from your dictionary, then the function to use for that is the keys method. Okay. Then there's another function called the values method. This one, the values method, gives you the values associated with the keys in the dictionary. It only gives you the values. Are we clear about the keys? This one gives you a list of keys. Are we clear?
Yes.
Then the values method, we say contact.values, it's going to give you a list of values associated with each of these keys. Here, dict values. So the values are gifts, then stone, phone number, my email address, age, and what I think my job is. That's what the values method does. It gives you a list of values associated with each and every key which is present in that particular dictionary. Then there's the items method. This items method gives you a tuple, a pair of a key and a value in form of tuples in a list. Basically, it gives you key value pairs. You can see dict items. So what does a dict item looks like? It is a list, as you can see. It is a list. There are those square brackets, but it's a special list. Inside here, you have a tuple of a key and the value together. So the key and the value, the key and the associated value have been paired in the form of tuples. Can you see this? Can you see this pairing?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what the items method does. So if that's what you want, if you want information like that, then you can use the items method. Then you come to the get method. Now the get method, you give the get method a key, then the get method gives you a value associated with that particular key. Okay, so you have to specify an existing key, then it gives you the value associated with that. For example, contact get, so I give it the key first name. First name is an existing key. Here, I give it the key first name. So the get method, when it receives the key first name, it looks in the dictionary and shows you the value, displays the value associated with that key. First name, so the value associated with that key is gift. Then contact.get phone, the value associated with phone is my phone number here. Then contact.get age, the value associated with age is 34. That's how old I am. But not for very, very long. Just for a short period, for a short period of time. Are we clear with get?
Yes.
Okay. The other one is set default. Okay. Now, set default can be used in two ways. You can use set default the same way you use age. For example, if I say contact.set default, when I say contact.set default, this is what I get. I get radio astronomer. Okay. I can also say, for example, contact dot set default. Contact dot set default. Then I put in one of these. For example, first name. I get gift. So you can see what set default is doing. If the key already exists, okay, if you give set default a key which exists in a dictionary, it's going to show you, it's going to give you the value associated with that key. Are we clear?
Yes.
However,
Yes.
there is something you can also do. Remember this one, contact dot set default, this key, age. You've seen age. This is a value associated with age, 34. Okay, but like I've said, very soon my age is going to change from 34. I'll be 35. So if I want to change the fact that, oh, my age is going to change from 34 to 35, I will do this. Contact the set default, then the key. This is an existing key. This key age already exists in this dictionary, right? However, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to change the value associated with this key. I'm trying to change the value from 34 to 35. Are we clear?
Yes.
And when I do that, what happened? I still get 34. Why? Can we do this? Yeah, I still get 34. Method returns the value of the specified key. If the key does not exist, insert key with the specified value. Okay, so when I do this, because the key already exists, then I try to change this, it doesn't work. Okay, but it still shows me that actually this key exists and the value is 34 when I try to do that. However, if I add a key which does not exist, for example, hometown does not exist in dictionary, right? I add a key hometown, then I add a value Mongo. When I do this, it shows me Mongo. Then when I print out contact, you see that at the end here, hometown, the key hometown has been added and Mongo as a value has been added there. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yeah, so basically you can use contact.setDefault like get. You can use it like get, where you want to get a value associated with the key. But you can do that. But the more useful way is when you want to add a key and a value. Okay, when you want to add a key and a value to a dictionary, then you can say contact.setDefault, then the key associated with that thing and the value. Then here I want to add my middle name. I say contact.setDefault, I want to add my middle name and the key middle name and the value associated with that middle name. I run that, then it prints out, then I say print. Here is my middle name there. I can also say here, I can say contact dot set default. Now I can say hometown. I say hometown because now the thing has been added. That's what I get. Now after I add hometown and an associated value, then it runs. Now I can get what hometown is, and I can also print that out. Are we clear on how this contacted set default can be used?
Clear.
Okay. Where is it? So basically you use it either when you want to get something, a value associated with a dictionary key, but that is something which the get method can do. The most useful thing to do is when you want to add a new key and a value to your dictionary there. So you can see it can actually access. If you give it a key, it gives you the value associated with this. This is something which this guy can do. This get thing can do. Okay? But this set default also does something where you can add a key and a value to a dictionary. Any questions so far?
It's clear, no?
Okay. The next thing we want to do is this method from keys. Okay, so the from keys method retains a dictionary with the specified key and values. Okay, So basically, you need a dictionary, the name of a dictionary, then you give it a list. So basically, what we want is like you want to. Okay, so these are our keys. Let's say, for instance, we have a list. This is the list. This is going to be a list of keys. So with first name, middle name, last name. So this is a list. Okay. Then this one. From this contact, we want to get only the first name, the middle name, and the last name. Okay. If we do that, this is what we get. So we want from this contact list, this contact dictionary has got many keys, right? But the only keys we are interested in are these ones: first name, middle name, last name, which are the ones we have listed here: first name, middle name, and last name. Okay. And the values associated with these, at the moment, it's giving you a value of none, like this. If you want to change the value, say, okay, the value associated with each of these keys, let's say you want it to be Joe. Then you say contact.first name, contact.keys, then the value associated with that is that. Then you're going to have each of these keys being given a value of Joe, like that. I don't know if you can do this in a much more cleaner way. Is this clear what has happened?
Kindly repeat on the last part.
Here, this is a list, right? A list of keys, right? These keys are in this dictionary. They're this dictionary. But this contact dictionary, as we know, contact, it has got many keys. It has got first name, it has got last name, it has got phone number, it has got email, it has got age, it has got job, it has got hometown, it has got middle name. So there are many keys. But the only keys we want to create a new dictionary. Okay? We want to create a new dictionary based on only these three keys: first name, middle name, last name. And these three keys, we store them in a list called extracted keys. Then we give this list of keys to this function, this method called from keys. When we do that, then when we run that, what we get is a new dictionary. Can you see that this is a new dictionary?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a new dictionary. This is a new dictionary extracted from contact. But this dictionary only has first name, middle name, and last name as keys. Can you see this?
Yes.
And the values are none, none, none. Basically, no values. If you want to extract a dictionary from an existing dictionary, then you want to give some value, some dummy value. All the keys, you want to give them some value. Okay? Because you're going to extract first name, then you want to give first name a value. Right now, it doesn't have any value, but you want to give it a value, Joe. A dummy value, Joe. So in this case, when you run that, this is what you get. You get a new dictionary which has got the key first name, middle name, and last name, because these are the keys you wanted to extract. And the value of these keys is going to be Joe. You have specified, which is this Joe here. You have specified a dummy value for your dictionary. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yeah, so basically from keys allows you to extract to create a new dictionary from an existing dictionary based on the keys you have chosen. I think, let me do this. Okay, then let me do this. I think it's more clear. So we are saying these are the keys we want to extract from this dictionary. Okay, and the value we want to give it is that. So you can create a dictionary, extract a dictionary from an existing dictionary, like that. Let me delete this. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yeah, so you use from keys. Okay, so there it is. And of course, you can, since these values Joe, are dummies, right? First name Joe, these are dummy names. Last name Joe, that's a dummy name. That Joe, you can change them. First name, then you can give it a new name. UNZA. This is using indices. I don't know if you can do it with what we have done so far. Update, job, items. Okay. So yeah, so we can then proceed to change what first name is, last name is, with these different values. When you do that, first name, last name, and that, then you print, then you have different values like that. First name is now UNZA, middle name, using the, you remember it's a dictionary, so you can access individual keys and values using a key, then you assign it a new value. Then last name, again, I can update the last name to Longo, this other same again if we want to change. Then full name UNZA, middle name that, the last name Longo, first name I change it, then now it becomes Mishak like this. So Mishak, principal, Longo. So you can do stuff like this. Are we clear?
Yes.
The next bit is, of course, to make a copy. If you want to copy a dictionary, the other one from methods, you're trying to extract a dictionary from an existing dictionary. But if you want to make a copy of a dictionary, then you use the copy method. So contact.copy, like that, and then you print out person. If you print out person, you have a copy of your existing dictionary. Next, you might want to delete a value and a key from a dictionary. If that's what you want to do, then you use the method called pop. So with pop, you give it the key you want to you give it the key. Then this key, if it's there, is going to be removed, and the value associated with that key also is going to be removed. So here it's telling me, okay, for this key middle name, this is what I've removed. Then if you print out contact, now you see that in this contact there is no middle name. Again, if you want to pop the age, say pop age, then it shows you, okay, I found age, and the value which is associated with age is 34. I've removed them. If you print out contact, now there is no key code age and its value is gone. Then you can pop items. With pop item removes the last item which was removed, which was added to the dictionary. Okay, the last key and values added to the dictionary. As you can see, the last key and values we added to our dictionary was my hometown and the value of the same. So if you want to remove the last item and key, you use pop item, and Python is going to show you what it was, the key and the value as a tuple. So the last items I added were hometown and Mongo, and they've been removed. Then if I print contact, they're no longer there, like that. Next, the other thing you can try to do is you can try to remove, not to remove, you can try to clear all the items or remove all the items in the dictionary. For example, the dictionary person. So these are all the items and values, all the keys and values in this dictionary. Then if I want to remove everything in this dictionary, I'll say person.clear. Then I print person. Then person is now empty. Are we clear?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, this in a nutshell is basically how methods work. There are many methods all over the place, but these things we have looked at, methods for lists, how the whole game goes, methods for dictionaries will allow you to do the same thing for other objects with their own methods. How do you find out which methods a particular object has? How do you ask for help on how to use a particular method? Then how do you proceed to use a particular method like we have shown here? Are there any questions?
It's clear.
Okay, so we're going to stop here if there are no questions. Tomorrow we'll start a new topic. Now, the new topic we're going to look at tomorrow deals with the storage of functions. How do you store functions? Because you can create a lot of functions, you can create a lot of methods. How do you store them? Our focus tomorrow is, so there are two things. There are functions, there are methods. What you're going to look at is how do you store a function in a file. Then once you have stored a function in a file, how do you access those functions you have stored in a file for your use? And that's what's called importing a module. So that's what you're going to look at tomorrow when we meet. Unless there are any questions, we'll come to an end. I will proceed to send the file, and I'll also proceed to upload the recording to YouTube this evening. Okay, so I'll stop the recording.